Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel, and today we're doing a nice lower body focus class, and we're going to focus actually on the inner legs as well. So find just a little bit of space to move, maybe grab a strap, and let's get started. So we are going to begin today in butterfly. So you can bring the soles of your feet together and your knees out nice and wide, just to see how the hips are feeling so far. And we are going to get into our inner legs, our hips, our inner thighs, maybe the inside of the calves a little bit. So let's enjoy. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen your spine. You can stay sitting tall or you can tip forwards. And just let the chest get heavy. And a gentle rock of your shoulders may also feel okay or good on the hips, on the legs. And then if you are tipping forwards, we're just going to start to make our way back up. And you can take your left leg and send it out long and out wide. Your right leg can stay bent in front, but bring your left leg out long and out wide. And you can point your toes up towards the ceiling or the sky above you as well. Maybe you already feel your inner thigh because your leg is out wide. Or maybe you need to add a tip forwards. And perhaps a gentle rock of the shoulders. And you can tip forwards as far as feels right for you. And we will slowly be making our way back up. If you were tipping forwards and just switching sides, so bring your left leg in, send your right leg out, not spending too much time in any one place today. Point those toes up, maybe start to add a little tip forwards, a little rock of the shoulders even. See how the inner leg is feeling, the hip, maybe the entire leg. Awesome work, you guys. So slowly come back up. Just keep your right leg out long and then add your left one back as well. Find a full wide leg straddle. Point those toes up. Lengthen your spine. Maybe stay sitting tall or take a tip forwards for just a moment or two. Maybe a little rock of the shoulders. Maybe no movement at all. Nice job, you guys. Start to make your way back up. If you were folding forwards, bring your hands to your knees. Help your legs come back together. Give yourself a little hug, a little rock side to side. If you have a strap to use today, you can grab it now. And we are going to lay down on our backs. So when you come down, and if you do have a strap, our right foot's going to lift up. And your strap is just making your arms nice and long here so you can relax your upper body more. But we're going to be letting our right leg fall out to the side, and I want you to keep guiding your toes up towards the top of your mat instead of letting your foot fall towards the bottom of your mat. Just think about guiding your toes towards the top of your mat. And so maybe your foot comes in line kind of with your right shoulder. Maybe it goes a little further than that. You can let it go all the way to the floor. And you can also send your left leg out long. That might give you a little extra. But we want to feel the inner leg. Maybe you don't need your strap. You can hang onto your foot. But we want to find that inner leg, maybe the entire leg, and just also relax for a moment. Just find your breath, enjoy the stretch. And then slowly start to bring your leg back up. If you're using your strap, you can take it off your foot and also drop your right foot down to your mat again. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Take a second if you'd like, or you can start to switch sides. Send your left foot up. Guiding, encouraging your toes towards the top of your mat. If you wanted extra, send your right leg out long at any time and just start to let the left leg tip out, fall out to the side. With a strap or without a strap. And just see how far the leg wants to fall, all the while encouraging your toes towards the top of your mat. And let's let our leg just kind of float back up. And you can bend your knee. You can take your strap off of your foot and move it to the side as well. Bend your knees, plant both of your feet. Maybe go for a little rock side to side. Shake it out a little. We're just going to be turning over onto our tummies. So if you do want to roll over or turn around, whatever, just make your way onto your tummy. And you're going to be bringing your right knee out to the side. So you can set up a half frog leg here. Maybe your knee can be in line with your hip, trying to encourage that right hip towards the mat. Instead of turning out of this, we want to be as flat as we can. But you might also find some length through this right leg, and maybe you're going to bring your knee up a little higher past that hip line. Maybe you're going to start to extend your leg, kind of heel toe your leg or your foot a little higher so that you can feel the nice inner leg stretch. But as soon as you start rolling over to the side, to that left side, maybe you've gone a little too far, because we want to just be able to relax and kind of be centered and encourage our inner leg towards the mat, our right hip towards the mat. Maybe you're able to catch your foot with your hand, maybe guide it a little further up. And maybe you're still in a nice half frog leg with a nice bent knee. Awesome, you guys. If you did straighten your leg, I know it was short and sweet, but you're going to just kind of start to scoot your way back in slowly. And slide your leg all the way back in as well. Maybe give your hips a bit of a rock side to side. We are going to be switching to the left leg. Half frog leg. You can start by sending that left knee out. Maybe it's in line with the hip. Maybe you stay here, melt it down, rest on your chest. Or maybe you start to kind of heel toe or extend your leg out, kind of whatever is the most graceful way to maybe create more length, maybe deepen the stretch for the hip, the leg, the inner leg. Again, wherever you are lucky enough to feel the love. Maybe your hand lightly rests on top of your foot. Maybe not. Nicely done, you guys. If your leg is out long, you know what to do. Slowly, slowly slide it back in. Take a second. Maybe give your hips a gentle rock, side to side. And then we'll be finding our way back up into a seated position. And butterfly to be exact. So bring the soles of your feet back together, your knees out wide. Take an inhale to lengthen your spine. Stay here or tipping forwards again. Let your chest get heavy. And if you're tipping forwards, use an inhale to slowly come back up. Send both of your legs out long again. Wide-legged straddle. Point your toes up. Lengthen your spine again. And maybe start to tip. Maybe rock your shoulders. Maybe just stay sitting tall. Maybe you go a little further than you did the first time we did this today. Maybe it looks and feels very similar to the first time. I'm going to stay for just a little bit longer. If you feel like maybe your fingertips can find your toes, your chest might be able to get a little heavier. Maybe your forehead can rest down on something or your mat. And then just letting an inhale slowly start to bring you back up. Bring your hands to the outside of your legs again. Help them come back together. Give your knees a hug. A gentle rock side to side. And then maybe finding a comfy seat. Awesome, you guys. It was short, it was sweet, but I hope that your legs, your inner legs specifically, are feeling a little longer, a little more open. So thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you again. Namaste.